Level 1. The Child of the Sword. You are 7 years old. Your hands are too small for the wooden sword they place in them. But no one cares, because in this world, childhood ends early. You wake before the sun. Cold air cuts through the paper walls of your family's home. Your breath fogs the room. Outside, you hear the dull rhythm of wooden swords striking. Clack, clack, clack. Training has already started. Your father stands in the yard, tall, silent, watching. His armor rests inside the house like a sleeping beast. He doesn't smile when you step outside. He never does. You grip the wooden sword tighter. Today, you will learn to strike, not like a child, like a warrior. Your teacher circles you slowly. His sandals scrape the dirt. You are not playing, he says quietly. He lifts his sword. You copy him. Your arms shake. Too slow. The wooden blade cracks against your wrist. Pain explodes through your hand. You drop the sword. The other children stare. No one laughs. Because tomorrow, it could be them. You pick it up again. Your wrist throbs. Your teacher nods once. Pain is not failure. Quitting is. Days blur into seasons. You learn to kneel for hours without moving. You learn to bow perfectly. You learn how to breathe slowly while holding a blade. But the lessons go deeper, much deeper. You memorize words older than your village. Bushido, the way of the warrior. Honor above life. Loyalty above family. Death before disgrace. You don't fully understand it yet, but you feel its weight. Every day, it grows heavier. Then one night, your father wakes you. No explanation. He takes you outside. The moon hangs over the mountains like a silent witness. In the yard, a straw dummy stands upright. Your father hands you a real sword. It feels different, colder, sharper, alive. Your father kneels beside you. His voice is calm. Tonight you learn what this sword means. You raise the blade. The steel trembles in your hands. Your father points to the dummy. Strike. You swing. The blade slices clean through straw. The sound is soft, almost gentle. Your father watches the cut. Then he looks at you. One day, that will be a man. Your stomach tightens. The world suddenly feels smaller and darker because the sword in your hands isn't a toy anymore. It's a promise. And once you make that promise, there is no going back. But childhood is only the beginning. Soon, you will learn what it really means to live under the sword. Level 2. The Page. You are 12. Your life no longer belongs to your family. It belongs to your lord. You kneel inside a massive wooden hall. The smell of incense drifts through the air. Tatami mats stretch across the floor like a golden ocean. At the far end sits the man who controls your future, your daimyo. The room is silent. You keep your head low because a samurai does not look first. He waits. You feel hundreds of eyes watching. Veteran warriors line the walls. Their armor whispers softly when they move. Each helmet is shaped like a demon. Each sword could end your life in a heartbeat. Finally, the daimyo speaks. His voice is soft, but the entire hall listens. You will serve. Just 2 words, but they change everything. You bow until your forehead touches the floor. From this moment forward, you are a page, a servant in training. You wake before everyone else. You prepare your lord's armor, layer by layer. Iron plates, silk cords, lacquered scales. Each knot must be perfect, because if armor fails, your lord dies. And if your lord dies, you die too. You follow him everywhere, through gardens, through meetings, through quiet war councils. You never speak unless asked. You listen, you watch, you learn. Politics becomes another battlefield. Alliances shift like shadows. A smile at court can hide a dagger. One evening you carry tea into the council chamber. Voices inside are tense. The air feels heavy. Maps cover the floor. Rivers, mountains, enemy castles. Your daimyo points at a location. War is coming. You feel it immediately. The older samurai glance at each other. Their hands rest near their swords. Because war is not a question. It's a countdown. And when the time comes, pages like you will follow them into it. But first, you must survive the training. Your instructors show no mercy. You fight in mud, in rain, in darkness. Your muscles burn constantly. Your palms blister. But the worst lessons happen at night. Your teacher places a dagger on the floor. He kneels beside it. This, he says quietly, is how a samurai dies. Seppuku, ritual suicide. Your stomach twists. He demonstrates the motion slowly, precise, controlled, no hesitation. Because if your honor is broken, you must end your life yourself. You stare at the blade. The steel reflects your face. For the first time, you understand something terrifying. Being a samurai doesn't just mean learning how to kill, it means learning how to die. And soon, you will face the next step. Level 3. The Young Samurai. You are 15 when they give you your first real armor. It is heavier than you expected. Iron presses against your shoulders. The helmet blocks half your vision. But when you look in the mirror, you finally see it. You look like a warrior. Outside the castle walls, the army gathers. Hundreds of soldiers. Spears rise like a forest. Banners snap in the wind. Drums echo across the valley. Your heart pounds against the armor. This is no longer training. This is war. Your commander walks down the line of young samurai. His eyes scan every face. "You are the blade of our Lord," he says. His voice carries through the ranks. You do not break. You swallow. Your fingers tighten around the sword. The march begins. Days pass on the road. Dust fills the air. Villages close their gates when your army approaches. War changes everything. Farmers become refugees. Fields become battlefields. Then one morning the drums stop. Your army reaches a hill overlooking the enemy. Across the valley, another army waits. Thousands of soldiers. Their banners carry a different symbol, different colors, different loyalty. But the same swords. You feel the tension ripple through the lines. Armor creaks. Horses snort. Somewhere, a man whispers a prayer. The signal horn blows. The valley explodes. War cries shatter the silence. Armies collide like crashing waves. You run forward. Your feet pound the earth. Arrows scream overhead. A man beside you falls instantly. You don't stop. You can't. Then suddenly, an enemy soldier stands in front of you. His sword rises. Your mind goes blank. Everything slows. This moment decides everything. Your training takes over. Steel flashes. You strike first. The blade cuts through armor gaps. The man collapses. You stare down at him. Your chest heaves. The battlefield roars around you, but something inside you goes quiet. Because now you know the sword truly works, and the boy who held it is gone. But surviving your first battle only raises a dangerous question. How far can a warrior climb? Level 4. The Retainer. Years pass. Your name carries weight now. You are no longer a boy. You are a retainer of the clan. Your armor is custom made. Your swords are masterpieces. One long blade, one short. Together, they form the soul of the samurai. The daisho. Your lord trusts you. You lead smaller groups into battle. You command soldiers. They watch your every movement because their survival depends on you. War becomes routine. Sieges, ambushes, night attacks. Victory brings reward, land, gold, status. But every victory also leaves scars. You've seen villages burn. You've heard wounded men beg for water. You've watched friends die slowly in the mud. The romantic image of the samurai fades. In its place is something colder. Duty. Pure duty. One winter night, you receive a secret order. A sealed message from your lord. Inside is a single name. A traitor. A samurai who betrayed the clan. Your mission is simple. Find him. Execute him. You track him for days. Snow covers the roads. The mountains feel silent and endless. Then you find him. He waits beside a frozen river. He is older than you expected. His armor lies beside him. He already knows why you're here. The wind moves through the trees. Neither of you speak for a long time. Finally, he sighs. So it ends like this. He kneels, places his sword on the ground. You understand? Immediately, he will not fight. He will die with honor. He performs seppuku. Your duty is the final strike, the mercy blow. Your blade trembles slightly, but you finish it cleanly. The snow absorbs the blood. You stand there for a long time, because this is the truth of being a samurai. Not glory, not legend, just loyalty, even when it destroys you inside. But loyalty leads somewhere higher. If you survive long enough, you may reach the rank few ever see. Level 5. The Samurai Commander. You stand on a castle wall overlooking your army. Thousands of soldiers move below. They follow your banners now. Messengers run between commanders. Drums signal formations. You control the battlefield like a living chessboard. Every decision carries life or death. Attack too early. Men die. Wait too long. You lose everything. Enemy forces approach across the plains. Their numbers are larger, but you know the terrain. You position archers in the hills, spearmen in narrow passes, cavalry hidden behind forests. The enemy charges. Your trap closes. Arrows rain down. Panic spreads through their ranks. Your cavalry slams into their flank. Steel crashes everywhere. From the hilltop, you watch the chaos unfold. War is no longer personal. It's strategy. Cold, calculated, necessary. Your army wins that day. But victory brings attention. Your name spreads beyond your clan. Other lords hear it. Some respect it. Others fear it. Because in feudal Japan, power attracts enemies. And eventually, even the strongest samurai must face the highest rank of all. Level 6. The Daimyo's Shadow. You are now the closest blade to your lord, his most trusted warrior, his shadow. You sit beside him during strategy meeting. You command entire campaigns. Some even whisper that you could become a daimyo yourself one day. But power comes with danger. Assassins move through the night. Political rivals poison alliances. The battlefield has expanded beyond sword. One evening, your lord calls you privately. The room is dim. A single candle burns. He studies you carefully. You have served well, he says, but the world is changing. Gunshots echo in the distance. Foreign weapons are arriving in Japan. Matchlock rifles. They kill from far away. Without honor, without skill, without the sword, samurai traditions begin to crack. Slowly, quietly, but inevitably, your lord asks one question. If the age of the sword ends, what becomes of the samurai? You don't answer, because deep down, you already know. The world you trained for is disappearing, and that realization leads to the final rank, not of power, but of legacy. Level 7. The Last Samurai. You are old now. Your armor gathers dust. Your swords remain sharp, but the wars are fading. Cities grow. Merchants gain influence. Firearms dominate battlefields. Samurai become bureaucrats, administrators, advisors. The warrior class slowly dissolves. One evening, you walk outside. The sunset burns red across the mountains. You practice one final kata with your sword. Slow movements, precise breathing. The same drills you learned as a child. Clack, clack, clack. Except now, there is no opponent, just memory. You think about the journey. The boy with shaking hands. The page in the daimyo's hall. The young warrior on his first battlefield. The retainer carrying out grim orders. The commander shaping armies. The shadow beside a lord. Every rank built the person you became. But something deeper remains. Because the true meaning of being a samurai was never the armor, never the sword, never the rank. It was the discipline, the loyalty, the quiet acceptance that life and death walk side by side. The wind moves through the trees. You sheath the blade. The sound is soft. The age of the samurai is ending, but the spirit of the warrior never truly disappears. Because somewhere, another child is gripping a wooden sword for the first time, and the journey begins again.